Hi, I'm Jack Hemingway with the Gardening Products Review, and today we're reviewing the WOLF-Garten Pulley Lopper. This is part of their Interlocking System, which is really fantastic. They've put a lot of engineering and thought into this. The Interlocking System is all about being able to use multiple tools on a single handle. There's a button here and a guard, which is nice so that in this particular application, lopping in a tree, this won't get hit by a tree branch and actually dislodge the head and have the head hang up in the tree. So I'm just going to show you how this works. The nice thing is you can slide this right in all the way like this, push the guard over the button actually snaps up with a spring and you are ready to go. So what I'm going to do here is actually cut a branch somewhere between 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch in diameter. The important thing to do is to have your cutting blade next to the actual tree itself and what's called a counter blade above it. If you don't have it that way, you're going to leave a stub in the actual tree itself, and stubs are notorious for places for pathogens to enter the actual tree. So you want to make proper pruning cuts, again, by having this part against the tree and having the branch radiate from that point of the trunk. One of the other nice things that I like is that this particular handle has a cam rope locking system integrated into it. A lot of the other pole pruners that we've tested, you either have to wrap the rope around the handle in order to create enough tension and keep it in position, or you'd have to wrap it around your hand, something like this, which is very clumsy and cumbersome. WOLF-Garten has come up with a terrific handle camming system where all you have to do is push the rope off to one side and pull on the thing, and it is a rock solid pull. You can see I've got no rope slippage whatsoever. So, and this is adjustable to any length. You can come down, cam this over like this, and you are ready to, you're ready to go. Another nice thing about this lopper head is that it has the ability to be fully adjustable in a tree where you have a difficult branch to prune. By pulling down on these two tabs, the actual head can rotate up to, well, almost 180 degrees. In practical terms, you're going to be looking at 90 degrees or some variant thereof. You can see the different detents that are available there. For getting into a spot like this, prune this particular branch, it's perfect. Yeah, you can get it right up in there, and here we go. And it's nice and square, and then just pull on the thing, and it is out of there. So it works like some other types of pole pruners out there. It has a pulley mechanism and a spring to keep the tension of the arm open. The interlocking handle itself is one that, in this case, goes from 7 to 13 feet, thereabouts. It has an interesting locking system. There's a little angled piece here in the plastic and a piece of a little hole that shows you how to line up the actual pole as you're pulling it out. And in this, hopefully you can see this in the video. If you line up the little dot right there with the little triangle, it's where the pole actually locks in place. What I really like about the interlocking handle is that it actually has a pin that locks the inside pole to the outside pole. We've tested some other pruners that have cam type locks, and sometimes those are a little temperamental. This is actually rock solid. The other nice thing about this particular pole is it's made out of aluminum. Both the lower shaft and the upper shaft are incredibly stiff, so that when you reach out to that 13-foot mark, you're not having a lot of play or bend in the pole itself. There's one other feature here I'd like to point out, is that there is a rope guide that actually slides on from the end of the pole. It's adjustable anywhere on the pole itself, but it basically keeps the rope from getting tangled around the pole, which is really nice. One of the other things that is really well designed in this WOLF-Garten Lopper head is the pulley system here. And one of the nice features is they've actually put a knot in the rope itself, so that there isn't a lot of play or slop in this actual rope pulley system here. I found this to be a very powerful cutting tool based on the leverage that's created by all these particular pulleys. I didn't find that this got hung up in a tree when I was pruning, even though there was this rope and spring in place here. And the final thing I wanted to show you is that from a transportability and safety standpoint, this locking mechanism up here will take the rope and insert it like this, and now the head actually locks closed. This is a terrific safety feature. There are other brands that we've tested where there is no locking mechanism, and it's unsafe for transport. So again, WOLF-Garten has really thought through the design and done a great job. That's like no problem. Hands, you actually have fire engines in the background.